new brand in 2012. So yeah, he was right. So when I talk to people when they start out in any industry, I tell them, find your person like that will believe in you, will recognize your hard work, will push you forward, will give you the opportunities, and will mention your name when you're not in the room.
I agree with that 1,000%.
Sit back and relax and get ready for another exclusive episode of the Online Marketing Secrets Podcast with Lopez.
This episode is brought to you by ERC. Let me ask you a question. Did you have a business during the pandemic with 5 or more employees? If the answer is yes, you might be leaving money on the table. All you gotta do is go to ercbankroll.com and you can get your money. The best part about this, it only takes 5 minutes or less to see if you qualify. Go to ercbankroll.com and put in your name, email address, answer 2 questions, click on the submit button, and you're done. It's that simple. And get your money. So don't wait. Go to ERC Bankroll. Back at you with another episode of the Online Marketing Secrets Podcast. I'm your host, Lopez. So like and share this episode. And P.S. and by the way, anybody you would like to see me bring on, any questions, any concerns, any help you might need, maybe you need help how to promote your website, maybe you need help with videos, maybe you need help how to start a YouTube channel, I can help you do all that. Just send me your emails at support@kingofcashflowwebsites.com or just click the link in the bio. So that's how you get in touch with me. So with that being said, I have another special guest today. She's an executive from Russia who started her telecom career as a secretary, and now she's gone on to become a CMO of a prominent industry organization, Telecom Infra Project. She's a well-known, sought-after speaker at many technology and telecom events. Plus, she's a well-known telecom writer on publications such as RCR Wireless, The Fast Mode, Development Telecoms, and much, much more. Plus, she also has a brand new book called Unlimited: How to Succeed in a Workplace That Was Not Designed for You, which can be found on Amazon.com. My special guest today is Eugina Jordan. Welcome to the show. So, where are you from?
So my story started in communist Russia in 1970. And what it meant, that sometimes we didn't have enough money for a bus fare because I was raised by a single mom. What she did really, really well is she taught me that I deserved better. And she gave me the best education because she believed in growth mindset. So when I left Russia at the age of 24 in 1995, I had a master's degree in teaching. So when I moved to Canada, it was easy to look for jobs. It was easy to go and get a second degree in computer science. And then in 2000, I moved here. I moved here for love, which unfortunately didn't work out. I found myself in a very abusive marriage for 6 years, left as a single parent with a 2-year-old. So he's up there. So he's 20 now, almost 20. And I got remarried. And the reason I'm telling you my story in such detail, because the question is where you're from. It has multiple answers. There is your birthplace. There's a place where you went to school, where your heritage is. So for the longest time, for 23 years, I used to live in Massachusetts, where I started my career in telecom 23 years ago, where I became a marketing manager and worked my way up to the CMO. And then as we became empty nesters, my husband and I and our 3 dogs, we moved to South Carolina. So now the question, where you're from, is I'm Russian-born American, used to live in Massachusetts, and we drive like crazy, right? So, we do. And now I'm enjoying South Carolina and what South has to offer.
Yeah, I'm from South Carolina. I'm from the Myrtle Beach area.
Oh my God, I live in Myrtle Beach.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I live in Carolina Forest. How awesome is that?
Oh, my sister live over there. Yeah, that's a coincidence. Is that a coincidence or what?
It is.
Yeah. A small world, So let's go back. When you left from where you came from and moved to Canada, and you had your degrees, did they respect your degrees, these jobs that you had previously?
It's a good question, because in 1995, and I don't know how it is now because I left 24 years ago, Canada, you had to prove your degrees, you had to take classes, you had to certify. So I did become certified. It took me 2 years to get certified, and I was a member of Teachers College in Canada. And unfortunately, back then in 1995, we had doctors driving cabs because it took a little while for a foreign trained professional to become accredited in Canada.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked that, because I know a lot of people that came here from all over the world, and a lot of them would say, man, I had all these certification degrees, but they didn't respect it, the job that I was trying to get. So now I had to start all over, or I had to take some 2-year course to get kind of recertified. So that's why I asked that question.
Yeah, and that makes sense. So I believe in the American dream, because I worked my way, a girl from Russia, worked my way up from receptionist to the CMO. I just got nominated for the CMO to watch by CMO Alliance. So I believe, though, there is a system, right? So I'm an immigrant, I am a female. We need to be responsible for our own destiny, and we need to do what we have to do. If I had to take the classes and the courses to succeed, I'm going to do that. I'm also going to find the helpers, right? So sponsors and mentors to help me. I'm going to be responsible for my own destiny. And that's how I built my career. And that's why I wrote that book. In the back, there is, the book Unlimited right there. So I believe in that. So whatever needs to be done, we'll get it done with good people helping us.
Yeah. So speaking of mentors, back then, now I can imagine finding a mentor back then wasn't like it is today. So how was it you starting off as starting off as a receptionist? I mean, how was it? Was it difficult? Was it tough? Was it a lot of politics? How was it back in the day?
Really good question. So I started in telecom as a temporary receptionist in 2000. And one, right now after 9/11, there was no jobs available. I had a mom to support in Canada. So when the CEO of that tiny little startup hired me, he was not hiring me to do the receptionist job. He saw something in me that back then I didn't even see. He saw the fire in my belly. He saw my growth mindset. So he hired me to help him build the company. I became his executive assistant. I became his chief of staff. I managed the board. And then I decided to move into marketing. And I remember it was January of 2007. I found out that there was an entry-level job in marketing. I was a newly single parent because I decided to leave my abusive husband, and money were tight, so I couldn't go back to school. So that marketing job was my way to grow and build my career. I walked into my CEO's office. It was early in the morning. I didn't even say good morning. He was typing on his laptop, and I said, blurt it out. There's a job opening in marketing. Please let me go. And then I went like this. And he looked at me, got out from his desk, came around, gave me a big hug, and he said he couldn't hold my ambition. Fast forward to 15 years, I sent him my book, Unlimited, and I thanked him for everything that he's done for me throughout working with that company, and how he encouraged me and how he sponsored me. And he sent me a WhatsApp message, and it said, it was not only the right decision for you and me, it was the right decision for markets, companies, and people that you've impacted since that. And here's some stats. 12 patents in the industry, created the new market category, launched Cisco's new brand in 2012. So yeah, he was right. So when I talk to people when they start out in any industry, I tell them, find your person like that will believe in you, will recognize your hard work, will push you forward, will give you the opportunities, and will mention your name when you're not in the room.
I agree with that 1,000%. So like, how did you learn marketing? And by the way, what type of marketing were you doing specifically pertaining to that job at the time?
So I'm a self-taught marketer.
You what?
And I drew back and still draw back from my master's in teaching, because marketing is storytelling. Marketing is psychology, understanding your customers. Marketing is connecting with people. Marketing is educating. So I started as a corporate marketer, because there are three areas in marketing. There is corporate marketing. It's your digital, your website, your PR, your communications, your social. So I started as an events marketer, as a communications, internal communications, and executive communications. Then when I left Cisco, because I felt there was another startup left in me, I became really good in the second area of marketing, which is product marketing. And product marketing is your messaging, positioning, buyers' personas, content creation, from videos to collateral to web pages to demos to meeting at events and demonstrating products. And what also that startup allowed me to learn how to do demand generation, how to bring solutions to market. So I call myself sort of a unicorn, because I've done it all throughout my career, from corporate marketing, communications, events, PR, marketing, to product marketing, developing assets, new market category in my industry, to demand generation. At some point in my previous company, I was responsible for 80% of generating 80% of revenue.
Okay, that's nice. So, okay, so as you were moving up, the corporate ladder, how did you find out about patents? Because I recently, probably 10 years ago, I recently found out what it was really all about. But when I was in my 20s and 30s, I didn't have a clue what that was all about. So how'd you get into that?
So you're describing my journey, right? So you learn. You had no clue, and then you learn. So because I was working for a startup, and we were exploring different solutions for our customers, I was coming up with a lot of ideas, and then I was partnering with technical teams to develop those ideas, and that's how we were developing the patents. Me coming up with ideas and then partnering with the right technical teams to develop those patents, and then working with the patent office in our company to patent those ideas.
Okay. So I guess at some point you said, I'm going to help other people do this, I guess take the path of least resistance, so they won't have to learn through trial and error like I did. So what made you want to do that?
Growth mindset. I was always interested in technology. I have a computer undergrad, so it came easy to me. And it's just being curious. What can we do? How can we disrupt the market? How we can bring innovation? So the foundation for that is growth mindset, curiosity, agility, and desire to learn and make products better for your customers.
That's good, because a lot of people, when they move up, some people be like, they'll pull a ladder behind them. A lot of people are like that. So that's why I asked that. What made you want to, share your story and show other people that, it's a good possibility they can do the same thing too. But a lot of people, when they get to that top, they're like, hey, you on your own.
And you know what you are describing is common in some people. Yeah. I believe in abundance mindset. I believe that success is not a pie, and there's enough for everyone. I'm a part of different communities for executive women, where we support each other. We recommend each other for different businesses, opportunities, promotions. We across, different industries in the US. We support each other on LinkedIn because we believe that success is not a pie. We also realize that though in our industries, we might have been the first ones, we might have been the last one, might have been the only ones at the table. But our goal is not to be the last one. And that's why I wrote this, this book called Unlimited. So it's for people like me, it's for immigrants, it's for women. I have stories from immigrants and women and people of color across different industries, how they became unlimited, and then how they decided to lift as they climbed.
Yeah, so what made you want to write a book? Because it's a lot of work.
Desire to give back, desire to make this world a better place. I mentored a lot, and I helped a lot in my communities, and I realized to eliminate the gender gap. I'm not even talking about the pay gap, gender gap. In my industry, there's only 12% of women that are in the C-suite, 12%.
Yeah.
So, and the book became that tool to give back and help many like me to grow in their corporate jobs or start businesses if they want to. So it's to inspire and give actionable tools so they can grow their careers in any industry.
Yeah. So, do you speak on stages and, in front of large groups?
I do. So I do keynotes, I do different workshops. When I describe myself in 3 words, I describe myself as a technologist, as a marketer, and a leader. And I talk to different organizations about leadership and diversity and inclusion in leadership. I am a top LinkedIn voice on marketing, digital marketing, product marketing, and marketing. So I speak at different marketing conferences, and I also mentor marketers. And I'm a technologist. I enjoy that. Right now, I'm writing a series of op-eds, and I'm doing LinkedIn posts on AI in telecom. And that's a fascinating subject.
Yeah. So in a perfect world, who would be your ideal client?
So I now work for a non-profit organization, and it's a membership, it's a community. So for TIP, it would be the ideal client would be an organization that wants to drive innovation in telecom industry. I also do marketing consulting for startups, and ideal client for me as a marketing consultant is someone that needs help with their strategy, go to market in tech space or telecom space or SaaS space, and execution. So that would be my ideal client that has an idea and needs someone with my 23-year experience in tech and marketing to help them take their company to the next level.
Gotcha. So I know you meet people from time to time, and they'll be like, hey, I got this software online, or I got this hard product, and I'm trying to promote it. How do I get it out there? What do you say to them when they ask questions like that?
They asking the wrong question. It's not about promoting the product. It's about solving customer needs.
Yeah.
And if that product is solving customer needs, it's talking to customers, getting their feedback. And LinkedIn is a great platform for it.
Yeah.
Getting feedback on that product and connecting with customers and seeing if they want to give feedback on the product, trial it out, and seeing how you can solve their challenges. It all comes down to a customer and their needs.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So if people wanted to reach out with you online and work with you, where would they go to?
So LinkedIn, Eugina Jordan. And also I have a website where they can learn about either my services, marketing services, or strategic consulting, euginajordan.com. Or if they want to invite me to do a keynote or a workshop, I'm actually booked up right now through mid of March. And if there is any opportunities to work in Q2 on either consulting or keynotes or any other type of speakings, you can email me.
There you have it. Like, share this episode. Tell me what you think below. All links will be found in the show notes. Until next time, we're out. Peace.